Alright. Well, I suppose an explanation is in order. Yeah, you're probably wondering what I'm doing here. I am back at the ice cave again. Well, let me explain. I was happily staying at the camp office. Everything was fine. But I thought, hey, it's a little loud, I know, I'm sorry. I thought, hey, I'll go out and fish. So I made a hook and line. All good, right? Broke up some wood. Decided, you know, I'll go out and fish. Well,
Man, all I can think about is food.
I only had like 30% condition. And, I only had like 30% condition, so I said, well, you know, it's no big deal. I'll just go out and fish. And I went out there to the fishing huts, and, you know, there wasn't any wolves around, and went in and started fishing, and it was all good. And let me grab one more torch here really quick. And so I started fishing, and I fished an hour, and I wasn't getting cold, so that was all good. And I caught like one fish, and I put it on to cook, and you know, then the temperature started dropping, so I made a fire, and I cooked a little more. Well, I mean, I fished a little more, fished another hour or so. Well, what happened is it got down to, it ended up being daytime. I had like about 40 minutes left, 40 something minutes left. I had only caught like a few fish. I had one more fish to cook. I put it up there to cook. I had a few more minutes that, you know, fire time than I did cook time. So I figured, you know, I'll just go ahead and fish 2 hours. Well, you can't escape out of fishing, which I didn't really think I would have to, but within those 2 hours, it was about 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30. Well, it was extremely frigid outside the fishing hut, and my temperature plummeted and all the way down, and I lost about 25% condition by the time the 2 hours fishing ended. And yeah, so to make a long story short, I went for the camp office, and I ended up dying 20 feet from the porch of the camp office. So a little reminder, make sure, I don't know what to say. I mean, I was dumbfounded for 15 minutes that I literally, just to go fishing, killed my character. So I didn't really do anything yesterday as far as, you know, even trying to run. And then today I tried a couple runs, and I didn't like them. I died in Desolation Point. Oh, that's just lovely. You know, this reminds me of the last time I was here. So yeah, I died, and I was feeling quite disheartened over the whole matter. And I said, you know, let me go ahead and start another run. I got one run here, and I said, and I died here. I put up a good fight, but I died. And
I would eat anything right now.
I know. And then I tried to run a Desolation Point, and That was a valiant effort. I didn't find any masters in Desolation Point, found a flare, made a fire, snuck into the lighthouse, and managed to get out of there. A wolf chased me, almost got me. I scared him off, got to the mine, made it through. I got into a whole session with two wolves in Crumbling Highway, made it all the way out to Desolation Point, trying to get to... I didn't want to go to Misanthrope, so I tried for Jackrabbit. Wolf caught me in between. It got foggy. It was at night, and made a fire, scared the wolf away. And then the wind immediately came up, blew out my fire. Had no torch. And so I kind of gave up a minute. And I said, let me try one more time to try a run, see what I get. And I ended up here. Well, I may need to make another fire, so I'm going to gather up a few things.
So cool. So cool.
Yeah, I hope there's not a wolf out here. Oh, I climbed down. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I pulled a number on myself. I can't really explain why. I really need to get out of here though. And I'm not warming up? Really? Guys, I'm not warming up. It's not warm in here anywhere? Apparently not. So I wish I had some green wood. Interesting. That's interesting. It's the first time I've seen green. I wish I had some more dramatic story to tell you. I guess I could have made up a lie and said I went out fishing and the wolf caught me and killed me. No, it was my stupidity. Complete and utterly. And the thing was, I had no reason to even do it. No reason to try to fish 2 more hours. I had cattails. Yeah, I know. See if we get green wood again. We have green wood again. Let's just burn through these matches. We don't need them anyway, right? Yeah, I would like to say it was something more dramatic than at the last minute I decided to, fish 2 more hours instead of going back to the camp office and get my condition up. And the game saw the opportunity, Because I have a 20 degree warmth bonus on my clothing. I mean, the fishing nuts doesn't provide any warmth. Barely anything. Yeah, so it was just as simple as that. A rather grueling... So I'm getting the reflection of the cave walls on the wood, I suppose, yeah. A rather grueling little, stumble. And like I said, 20 feet. 20 feet. And I died. So it was just another way for the long dart to show me that if it wants to, it can get me.
So hungry.
And it did. Well, that's why I'm going to cook these, I'm going to prepare these rose hips. Get you a little something. And hopefully this blizzard's going to let up. Because that'll be 200 calories. Well, I'm fully warm. I mean, there's not much I can do here, right? But I'm not getting cold, so that's a good sign. I think that's a good sign. We'll take it as a good sign. That we have broken over the... And, you know, I should have known. It was early morning. All I had to do was step out of the fishing hut and confirm that indeed it was extremely cold. That's all I had to do. Now, I don't remember which way to go. I think this is the way to go. So we're going to try it. I must say I was extremely disheartened. Because I had all the saplings, I had everything I needed, and yeah, once again, I snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory. I am not at all sure that this is the way to go. But in the event that it all goes wrong, I'm going to obtain some more calories. I know. You're freezing to death. If I can find that tree, I mean, this looks like... I don't know. I'll know in a minute. That tree limb that stretches across will tell me. But I think it'd be a good time to go ahead and run. Just in case I'm going the wrong way and I gotta backtrack. I could have sworn I got past this or something. No. Okay. And there we go. And I think this is the way.
Right. I can't feel my feet.
I know. So, I'm starting all over again. Once again.
Oh, I'm so cold. I just want to lay down.
You're in a cave, okay? You're in a cave. Calm down. Yeah, actually I do have painkillers, 6 of them. So just...
Oh, come on.
What? Come on what? I'm helping you out. And you're gonna fuss at me? I know you didn't have an affliction. Don't start getting an attitude with me. I should have picked a male character, right? We need some more coal. Coal is good. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I let everybody down. Actually, it was my first thought. It's like, everybody's rooting for me. Everybody's hoping that it goes well, wishing me well. And, I must say I am glad that I didn't put that on, I didn't commit that to a recording, because that was pathetic. It really was. I mean, it was bad. I'm sure if I had recorded it, everybody would have been just screaming at me, "No, don't do it, don't do it." I can only wish that the red flags had gone up in my own brain before I hit start fishing. Because once you hit start fishing, you better be prepared. You're not going to get another chance. Yeah. Well, I'd run out of fuel. I mean, of course, when that happened, I kept my wits about me. I said, oh, I could start a fire. And no, I have nothing to start a fire with. Nothing. I used every last available piece of fuel to start the fire. And let it all burn out. And that was that. So that wasn't an option. I drank a cup of coffee just to, because I was exhausted. But I caught, like 3 whitefish. So I expended more calories than I got out of fishing. Of course, I was at fishing level 1, so obviously, it was one of those preliminary fish. I should have cut my losses and just gone ahead. And gone ahead and gone back to the camp office, everything would have been fine. That's what I should have done. And I didn't do it. So it was utter lunacy on my part.
I need to find someplace to escape this cold.
Well, we're going over to this trailer. How's that? if a wolf's not up here and doesn't kill me. So, folks, as much as it pains me to have to start this whole thing over, dear, I do have rose hips down there, but it's really cold. And I do not want to get my health back down so low. And that's the thing. It would have never happened if I had rested up first. My impatience. My impatience led to disaster. I would say I could learn from my mistakes, but well, I I certainly won't be fishing with the same laissez-faire attitude, will I? So definitely every time I sleep anywhere outside, a flashback of dying in the car comes back, and now every time I go to fish, I think I'll have a flashback of me dying fishing. So starting a fire is the only other thing you're locked into. Crafting, things in the menu. There are a few different things that you're going to be locked into in the menu. Or, you know, in the process of doing that you can't stop. Harvesting. Yeah. And now the wildlife does not stop during those times. So, yeah, you can get mauled, attacked, whatever. So, I'll just make this one a short one. Just to let everybody know what happened. I should get off early tomorrow because I was on call all week and I got like 10 calls during the week and the weekend after hours. So, and I don't get paid overtime illegally for them. Yeah, I get compensation time. Sometimes when we don't have multiple emergencies going on all day long. Yeah, my life is not fun. This is my fun. Well, not the dying part, but the being alive part is. So let's see. Found a pry bar in there. How much fuel? Wow, nice. Okay. Need to get some cloth and fix this bedroll up, so going into Milton will help with that out because this will degrade and be gone in it. I got a hacksaw, which means I can start to get saplings and I can harvest deer carcasses. So there is nothing wrong with this run. And I guess I'll call it Hush River Valley number 2. Right? 6 matches. I'm not going to complain because I got the spawn I needed in Hush River Valley, and I managed to find the fire and the matches again, so I feel good that that's a spawn point and I found the matches, so I know where to go. No wolf attack this time. When I started, I was not attacked by the wolf. So no wolf attacks. See? But the one I just did, Well, the one in Desolation Point, I had 6 wolf encounters. Day 1. So that was pretty tough. So there you see it. It's a new run. There's nothing. I missed this run. I should have never died on that. Another stupid, death right there. Stupid death here. They were all stupid deaths. So we're gonna try this again. Okay? Bear with me. You know? Mistakes are made sometimes, but I do remember, okay? I'm not gonna do the same thing twice. Well, I'm not gonna do the same thing twice. I'll find some new way to do it, but it won't be fishing, it won't be sleeping. Hopefully it'll be more respectable, like a wolf attack. Alright? So, sorry about that. We will endeavor to get better. And we're going to do another Hush River Valley. If I can... I really need the hatchet, though, to go through this place. Because you just can't get to that spot in Monolith Lake without the hatchet. It's just not that, like, you saw me go over the scrub brush there, and you can't do that at every place. It's not possible in every place. So. Alright, well, I just wanted to get this up to let y'all know what happened, so you're not wondering, where is he? He's dead. That guy's dead. Now I've got a female. We're going to try this again, okay? Appreciate y'all's patience. See you back here soon.